This is Damon Stevens, FinWealth Builders. Today is Tuesday, May 24th, 2022, and this is stock market update for our trades of the day. And what a great day it was again in the market. So kind of flat overall, but definitely there was opportunities both on the downside and the upside at the end of the day for those who were looking for it or ready for it. So let's take a look at kind of where we're at right now, which is kind of range bound a little bit maybe. Looking for a breakout here to either kind of get a relief rally going here or see new lows, but hopefully it's the other. Hopefully we're going on the upside. But let's take a look at what's going on in the marketplace. See if we find out what to expect here in the next day or so. Just one thing to remember: we have the FOMC meeting notes from the Feds coming out tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern time. So last time that came out, well, every time it comes out, usually you see a lot of volatility where the market swings. Kind of both directions. So just be prepared for that. Again, that's 2 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow. Well, let's get right into it and take a look at the market here. See that Dow Jones closed up 1.5%, NASDAQ down 2.35%, and S&P 500 down 0.81%. You can see the FANG stocks really kind of sold off. So some of that money flowing back out of the FANG stocks into consumer, healthcare, and energy and utilities. So we'll see what happens here with the rest of the week here, but definitely tech took a little bit of a hit today. On the scanner, you see not much on the scanner here today, so nothing hit there. We have a couple that we've been looking at though. VERU, you see here for today. Really, you had to open up here. You know, this was a high of 416 yesterday, and then today you had on the open you have a low of 13 up to almost 14. So not a whole lot. And you can see that now we're below all the moving averages. So VERU may be coming off our list for a while here now that it dumps. So we'll see tomorrow. If it drops off, we'll take it off the list. May come back again down the road. But it looks like we may be done with VERU for a while. CBIO, we left this on, even though, it didn't really do a lot. We were just kind of seeing if it was ready to roll and close out, go up a little higher today, but it did not. So you can see here, really the low here, $1.04, at up to 135. If you didn't get that one and you got some type of a pullback here at around 112, you got up to it's 134. But you see now, obviously lower lows coming in. So our lower highs here. So probably CBIO may be done. We'll watch it tomorrow, but if there's nothing tomorrow, I will take this off the list. Looking at our index, fear index, still, obviously still extremely fearful. Again, we talked about, meeting notes. So tomorrow, FOMC minutes right here at 2 o'clock. So talk about the economy and where it's at. So just look for, possible some volatility tomorrow afternoon as this hits. And usually it kind of goes in both directions. So just be careful if you're trading out there. Looking at the max pain. So yesterday there was hardly anything on the chart, and obviously we're in a new week, and options expiration was last week, so expected that it would start to pick up here. Definitely, you can see the puts outweighs the calls here right now for sure. You see here there's quite a few with the peak on the put side, being around this 380 level, and on the call side 400. So we're more closer, where are we at? We're, sitting, 394. So we're definitely closer to that 400 level, possibly breaking, which if we do, that'll be bad for everybody who's, shorting the market here. Really good for those who are on calls. So you can see here, max pain's 395. So we're obviously above, and after hours, we're sitting right at 395 after hours. So we're kind of right on the money right now for max pain. So if the market didn't move at all the rest of the week, that'd be painful for both sides, calls and puts. So we'll see where it closes out. It definitely rewarded the traders last Friday on the put side. Definitely rewarded them very well. Looking at our earnings calendar here, you can see here, didn't really, Best Buy, Nordstrom, that was it. I really didn't trade any of those. Didn't really, have a lot of interest here. Thursday, again, I told you this is my big day. NVIDIA, I'm definitely interested in. So, we have Dix in the morning, and then in the afternoon after the close, we have Snowflake, NVIDIA, Splunk, Box. Those will be the ones I'll be focused on. And Thursday will be a big day to, there could be a lot of volatility with this as well. but Thursday should be a big day for move-in stocks. We got our core stocks that we publish out on our Discord every day. So if you haven't joined, definitely go out to finwealthlive.com. Click on the link there for a free connection to our Discord out there, where we post these numbers for the day, tell you what levels we're looking at. So for example, Apple would be telling you, here's if we're thinking it's going along, here's the numbers. Here's the numbers that you go in, and here's what to exit. So to give you an example on Apple here, we closed at 140. We got to really break above this candle. So, break above 143 should give you, take profit around, 146, 148, and 149, which would be this big resistance where the 200 or the 20-day moving average is. So that's kind of, an example of kind of what you'd see posted out there. It's just kind of ranges, and if it's going down, if the market's going down, Apple's going down, look for a break of this 137.69 for a short down to 132.61. So that's kind of what we put out there. We put each one of these out there every day, during the market days, and that way you have an idea what to trade against. But I just gave you the levels for Apple. So we're kind of possibly range bound here a little bit. We're towards the lower range. So as long as we have support above 137.69, look for a play, possibly up to, this 149.88, especially if we rally. Amazon, range bound as well. See, we're just kind of chopping through here. So if we break this 2048, look for a downward play towards 2000. If we get above that level, then look for a play up towards 2312. Tesla pulling back, sitting right on our support line here. So if we break this 628 level, look for a play down to 620, and then possibly down, as low as 560 or 546 if we lose this. So hopefully we can gain support and bounce off here. We really need to get above 680 if we want to rally back in towards the 700s. NVIDIA, again, sitting here flat, right on our support lines. Looking for, a short break at 155 or a long-term play here at 161, at least, intraday. Facebook, sitting right here, we gap down. We're at this 181 level. We're below the support levels here now. So, gapping down, that's definitely a sign of weakness. So very likely we could come down, retest this 169, and put a double bottom in, possibly there. If not, if we can get back above this 184, then we could possibly break out to the upside of that trend line. Shop closed down. Looks like we may put another bottom in here. So look for a continuation play down to 308. If we can get back above, 340 maybe, then we can rally up towards, 50, 360 area. LRCX kind of flattened down on the day. So if we break this, you see we're right at this candle here. If we break this 470, look for a play down to 460 or 450. If we can get it back above 480, then we can kind of have a play up towards hopefully even 496. RK continues to trickle down right on that support line that we had in there. Look for a play down to 32.21 is where, obviously we'd be heading if we continue to go down. If we can bounce up, get above 47.23, then we could possibly rally back up. Looking at Berkshire here, you can see here that it did hold support down here. We're still kind of sitting here flat above right on the 200. So if we can break above, 310 area, 311, maybe rally back up. If not, look for us to sit here flat, and if it'll be a short under 307. If you haven't, if you're new to our channel, please like our videos and check it out, and also definitely take advantage of the tools that we have available to you. We have some free training as well as a free Discord out there where we post numbers every morning as far as what we're trading, what levels we're looking at, and that way we can help our community out and learn together, make money together. So definitely, continue to subscribe and definitely enjoy the video. Look at the dollar here. You see dollar's pulling back. So we got the dollar pulling back here right down to the 50. The 50 here is sitting at 101.41. So look for the dollar to find support probably here on the 50. You see that it was hitting the 50 back here and found support. So we're almost right there. So it should be, it might hold support or should hold support since it did before, but looking for the dollar to pull back here, which is helpful for looking at gold. Gold's back above the 20-day moving average. So we're back above this 811 area. We're headed right kind of in the middle. We're right above the 200-day moving average and the 20. Looking for a run up here to 1897 for some resistance and 1890 break out there. Then we got a nice run for gold. So gold finally getting a chance to run here. The VIX set flat here, so we're sitting right on the 20-day moving average. So just be careful with this one. Sitting here flat, it could very well spike. It'd be hard for it to spike here. So just look for the morning. Look to see if it's if the VIX continues to pull back. Look for a nice rally tomorrow. Look for some some good numbers out tomorrow. I'm hoping we get finally a rally, relief rally going here. But I do know the FOMC meeting notes could bring the market right back down again. So hopefully they have some good news. Let us finish out this week strong. Okay, the SPY, you can see that we're kind of almost range bound right now. We're below the trend line, below all the moving averages, sitting here flat. If we break this, this 385 level, look for a continued play down here to 370. If we can get back above 393, look for a play to 397. For break 397, rally up to 410 or higher. So definitely keep an eye on the SPY and for these levels. Tomorrow, if we continue gapping up like we did tonight, very well could break out and head towards this 397 area. But if it's a little fake out and market opens to the downturn, just be ready for a support around kind of where we were today, around 390 area. If we break that, then 389 and then down towards 380. But we'll see what tomorrow brings. Just be careful when trading out there. Triple Qs. See here, we kind of ended again a little bit down here flat. We're still in this little channel here. So if we break down below this 285 area, look for continuation down to 280. Otherwise, hopefully we can ramp back up here towards this 296 area. We can get a rally going on. Semiconductors, just kind of chopping through this area here. Look for a breakdown below 221.63, or try to see if we can get back up here towards 231.74. So just look at yesterday's close on the open, and that should give you some idea as far as whether we're possibly headed north or south on this stock. IWM, so this is the Russell 2000. You can see here pretty well flat for the day. You can see the little candle here, but you see this long wick. So obviously the bulls won at the end of the day. There was a bit of a rally towards the end of the day, trying to pull this back up here. So there's a reason it's trying to do that. Obviously it doesn't want to come down to those lows, but if we do break down below this candle here, 172, look for support at 168. If we can ramp back up here, look for resistance at 181. The financials, XLF. So you can see here, we're still under the 20 moving average and right above the support line. So, guys, we have a little bit of momentum up here, but we did close below this candle. So, look for a breakout above this top of this candle here. This is 34.20 area up to 34.27, then hopefully break up above 20. If not, look for a retracement back down, possibly to 33 area. It's LV Healthcare. So we are above the 20 again. So 2 days above the 20 moving average. That's better. Obviously we tried it before and failed. So now that we have 2 days, look for continuation play up to 132 and for resistance. If we can break through there, then up to 134 would be next. If we do break back down for some reason below the 20 and the 200, which are both right there, which should be good support, we could just start to chase right back down here, 128 or lower. So look for some support on healthcare, XLV in that area. Looking at energy, continues to hover here around the highs. Didn't quite break through the highs. We're at this resistance area, 84.36. So if we break the 84.36, look for a continuation place just up to these highs again, around 84.25. And if we don't, then we might just kind of trend here in this little section here. So maybe we might get range bound possibly in this little zone. Bitcoin, you can see are nice flat. So at least, typically this would be a nice, old, long old, bear flag for a downward play. But we have not broke down yet. The 20 is coming down. If we continue to here, the 20 could come down and meet here, which could give it possibly the chance to bump up here, possibly up to this 50-day moving average. If for some reason we get some weakness or some bad news, then look again for 25,400 to be support. Ethereum, same thing. Nice little bear flag here. Look for a continuation play down to 1701. If it breaks to the downside, if it plays to the upside, 2184 should be an area of resistance for us. So that's our stocks, our cryptos, what we're looking at in the market. I am watching some cryptos. It looks like, some of these altcoins, some of these smaller coins look like they are trying to get a rally going on here. We'll see if they can pull it through. They really need the Bitcoin to kind of get things kicked started here. So let's see if we can close out this week strong. I like what I'm seeing on the SPY so far, S&P 500 at the night here after hours. So hopefully we can continue to wrap up here. It is a gap up. But if we can break above where we were at 2 days ago, actually on Friday, this 397, 398 area, maybe we can run to 400 and then, above that 410. Everybody have a great night. We'll talk tomorrow and see how our trades went and make our plans for the next day. Good night.